Oh, hi there. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing well. Today we're going to be talking again about Keffals. And this dropped a while ago. As of recording, this was on May 23rd that this was uploaded by Chris the Narc. And yeah, we're going to be playing a clip in a minute. But yeah, like I didn't know if more was coming out about this, but I kind of feel like this needs to be talked about. And I think this is absolutely fucking scummy as shit. As much scummy as stealing 100k and then kind of like just wasting it on shit anyway. But this is something that I think needs to be talked about. But what am I talking about? Let's play this clip for you.
I was going to say one of the things that happened, or one of the people that Keffals conflicted with, is a fairly large bread tuber video essayist by the name of Jack Saint. Many of you will be familiar with Jack Saint. Keffals and Jack Saint had a fairly public conflict that started a pattern of Keffals leaking people's DMs. In fact, she got a fairly bad reputation even among people who were, sort of on her side generally for being a DM leaker. But this really went over the line for me. And I think you'll understand why when I read it. When I was an editor for Keffals, she told me she secretly recorded a call with Jack Saint and that she wanted me to deceptively edit the call to make it sound like he was being abusive towards her. This isn't an isolated incident at all. Obviously, a ton has come out illustrating her pattern of knowingly smearing people, and this is just one of many situations where she would float the idea of lying so maliciously like that. This is also why many people who have been close to her are now afraid of her.
Imagine you make friends with Keffals and it's a genuine friendship. You know, you've just started talking and then you have multiple calls all the time and you find out that she has been recording them without your knowledge, just to either get certain like information from you, certain ways or certain things that you're trying to kind of like just like get off your chest, someone to kind of like confide in, and then all the time she's going to be using this against you. Even if you went against her, she would just release these calls, but edited in such a way to make you look so bad. Like that to me is fucked up. How could anyone like become friends with her and to kind of just have any sort of actual conversation? To me, that is just massively fucked up. And to this person that she's like had a phone call, to have their editor edit it to the point where it's having a go at her to make it look bad, that to me is fucking horrible. And it shows you what Keffals is really like. I always imagine that when you have a general conflict with someone, I'm guessing there's some sort of general like respect that you would have for both parties. For me, if I hated someone, I wouldn't leak anything to anyone, not unless they started it and depending on how they were painting me, but I wouldn't release their DMs even if I hated every single fiber of their being, because those like conversations that you had are private. Say if I did the same thing with Keffals and I recorded certain conversations, I just then wouldn't turn around to someone and send out and say, hey, could you make them look bad in this? And I wouldn't do it myself because, again, levels of respect that you have, again, even if you fucking hated them. Imagine trying to have a conversation with someone and then finding out that everything that you say may get leaked depending on how you are with them or if you're a flavor of the month to them. That would resort in one-word answers or something. And now it makes me think tipsters are being afraid of Keffals because of what they may have said to each other. But then knowing Tipster, he has done this with John Swan, and so he can't really complain if it happened to him. But I imagine she's got something on him now, and like literally that's the reason why he is the way he is now. To me, doing something like this just shows how scummy Keffals can be, and can never be trusted whatsoever.
By the way, just so that this is out there as a final conclusion on this, when I retweeted Staroxvia's thread, I was immediately blocked by Keffals. Since then, members of Keffals' current team have tried to reach out to me to correct the record, to which I received no response, by the way. This was as of a couple of days ago, someone claiming to be a member of Keffel's team who, from all that I can tell, appears to be a member of Keffel's team in Keffel's close circle, wanted to clarify things. This was a couple of days ago, and I asked, okay then, if you have hard evidence to the contrary, send it to me. I am not interested in getting lost in some kind of wiffle waffle bullshit. They never responded to me. In fact, they went on to advance a false allegation against a member of Keffel's, a former member of Keffel's team, which was pretty heinous. And instead of responding to me, they just did that. And I asked this person, why hasn't Keffel's reached out to me? And I think we know the answer. But
I find it interesting on how Keffel's team tried to go, nah, this is wrong, like, and you should update this, when everything has been presented in black and white. Everything has been shown. I like the fact that Demon Mama actually went, hey, give me the hard evidence, as they didn't want to be lost in like the stuff that isn't there. The waffle, the what-isms, the here is like stuff that we want you to say to make Keffel's look good, or this is what we think will make it look good. Nah, all of this doesn't happen. Like, how dare you like use someone else's stuff? And it's interesting how when Demon Mama shared that Twitter thread that we've read through before, and how Kev was instantly blocked, there is I feel like when you do that sort of stuff, that's like, shit, I can't get out of it. Fuck, block. Oh, you're no longer part of this anymore. And the team would probably be like, right, let's try and just like spam hate this shit or whatever. And that actually makes me just go, what the fuck? I also find it interesting that Keffel's team wouldn't respond. And I think I may know the reason. After so much research into this and the top data analysts and everything, it's because, wait, what is it? Oh, wait, hang on. The report says they can't. And that's the reason why they didn't respond. After hearing this part, I just imagine them going, we don't have it at the time. And we have this. And this person is bad because they did this. And you shouldn't believe them. And no one else. And like, here's the source. It's oh, trust me, bro. All of this to me just screams that they want to try and get people to like Keffel's again. But when Keffel's has done so much bad shit over the years, she got away with majority of it. And everything is being shown. She wanted to be this lightning rod. Literally the lightning has struck right now. I literally don't know how people can believe Keffel's and her team after all of this stuff has kind of come out now. It also kind of makes me think that Keffel's team, when they're looking at all the bad stuff Keffel's done, is that they're siding with it and they're not kind of stepping back and going, is this a good thing or a bad thing? It just baffles me a little bit. She is a grown adult, so she has done all of this to herself. Anyway, I am going to leave it there. Thank you very much for Chris the Narc actually like putting this out there so I could see it. I'm interested to know how Tipster is going to respond to this, or if he has. I don't think he will. I think he's going to put his fingers in his ears and go, la, 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 and then like walk off and something like that. It also kind of makes you think, what does she have on him to make him stay after he's probably criticized people over time for doing probably way worse? So that's also an interesting thing. Anyway, I am gonna leave it there. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know down below in the comments. Yeah, it's just so fucking shitty. But yeah, there we go. Like, favorite, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.